Hello, Peter D. Shalene here, and the title of my video today is Edmonton housing prices are really cheap. And I'll tell you why that's a tremendous blessing for you, for me, and for everybody in the Edmonton area. And that is because mortgage payments occupy a very significant portion of everybody's monthly budget. It usually is the number one expense. So low prices means low mortgage balances. Low mortgage balances means low mortgage payments. Low mortgage payments, that means more money in your pocket and less stress in your life. That's because we live here in Edmonton. The average selling price in Edmonton is $384,000. In Calgary, the average selling price, $488,000. That's $104,000 higher in Calgary. That's the price of admission to get into the Calgary housing market. And in my 35 years as a realtor, I've sold a lot of homes for people who are moving from Edmonton to Calgary. And I got to tell you, those people are generally unhappy because they have to pay a much, much higher price for the same type of home in a similar area. But that's actually cheap, Calgary, compared to Toronto. Toronto, the average selling price is $1,005,000. And in Vancouver, $1,807,000. As a matter of fact, in Vancouver, prices have increased just over $300,000 since November. So, I'll tell you what this means for people who live in Toronto and people who live in Vancouver. There's a lot of discouragement and, quite frankly, despair because of the high housing prices. A lot of people have just given up, and they never see themselves owning a home in those two cities. They're very discouraged about the housing market and buying a home. So we don't have that here in Edmonton, and we can be thankful for that. The reason why the housing prices are so high in Toronto and Vancouver is because of in-migration. And usually when people are moving into Canada from other countries, they look up at Canada and they don't even notice Edmonton. They think that Canada is basically Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver. Those are the three areas. That's where they're moving. That's why housing prices are so high in those cities, specifically Toronto and Vancouver, is because of in-migration, and that's where most of the immigrants move into. Well, I wanted to give you this good news. We need to be thankful that housing prices in Edmonton are cheap. That means more money in your pocket and less stress in your lifestyle. This is Peter D. Shalene. Have a wonderful day.